All right, hello everybody. My name is Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. I am the pretty, witty, MUA kinda. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back if you are subscribed or if you are a returner. And if you are new, hey, how you doing? So, it is that time. It is that time. It is that time. Today I've got another Universal Yums snack box. Let me see if I can back up so you guys can see me a little bit better. I don't know if that's bad or anything like that, but this is what we got. So, as I was saying, today we have another Universal Yums video. And what we are going to do, or what I am going to do, is taste test these products. Let me see, taste test, because that's cute. Taste test these products or these snacks and rate them pretty much, because I am, well, explorative and I like trying new things. I don't know, but that's just what we're gonna do. So here's how it goes. Every month I get a specific box that has whatever country labeled to it, and it has like a bunch of snacks and a drink in it. I sit here, I taste those snacks, I talk a little bit about the country, a little bit about the cities that are surrounding it so that we can get our education in and give respect to different cultures. So, it is now the month of July, okay? The country that we're doing today, or this month, is gonna be the Czech Republic. I know it's spelled weird, but that is how you spell, that's how you pronounce Czech Republic. And I'll give you guys a little update or some information about what country this is and what they've got going on in a second. But if you remember last month's, comment down below and let me know, because I would love to know if you guys remember or not. So, for the Czech Republic, of course, we have our welcome map here. We've got Prague. The city is called the City of Hundreds of Spires, with church towers and architectural spires dotting the cityscape. And here we have what looked like a church to me, but it's probably not a church. It doesn't really say. But, oh no, it does say it's a church. Wow. It does say it's a church. So, and then we have Liberec, and it says that the zoo in this city is the only one in the country where you can see white tigers, a symbol of the city. I would love to actually go see some white tigers. I don't know. That sounds nice. Here's Ostrava, and it says Ostrava was once known as the steel heart of the country. The city is now more than its coal mining and industrial past, which is interesting. And here's like a little drink here, so I want to read this. It says, this city shares a name with a famous brewing company and was awarded the title European Capital of Culture in 2015. Oh, well, I guess that has nothing to do with the little drink thing here. But this is super interesting. So here is our opening map. We love the color. It looks really, really cute. All right, and then we have our scoreboard. Now, on the scoreboard, I'll usually rate the snacks, smiley face, okay face, sad face, depending on sometimes the ingredients or the taste of it. I've yet to get really anything that tasted bad as of late, but we will see what we've got going on in this box today. So, if you guys have been watching, you know that this is our handy dandy guidebook, where I read a few things about the country and I'm able to look at the ingredients and see if, what we're eating is what we can eat, right? All right, so if you guys know, let me know in the comment section below what I can eat, or no, here it is. If you guys are watching and you've been watching for a while, let me know in the comment section below what type of food I can't eat and what kind of food I can eat all of. Let me know in the comment section. But So for right now, we warmly welcome your mouth to Czech Republic. Now, as you can tell, I have a very lovely mouth. Now, so here we are. Grab a pen. We turn on some tunes. I've got some Arabian Conjure in the back. And we are going to read about the Czech. Okay, because this dinner, it looks actually kind of delicious. I don't know why. But it says, what's cooking? Whoa. Shikova? Well, I mean, it's a dish of beef tenderloin prepared with vegetables like carrots and onion. The key is root vegetables and heavy cream, the queen of the Czech sauce-based dishes. Interesting. That looks really good. And then it has more favorite foods from the Czech Republic. For breakfast, they have an open-faced sandwich topped with meat and cheese as well as vegetables. It is popular at bars and food stalls, but locals love it as a traditional hearty breakfast. And then they have for lunch, there's a such thing as a pork dumpling, which I definitely can't eat. And I'm quite sure for the breakfast, that meat would more than likely be ham, but that's fine. It says that it's translates to pork dumpling sauerkraut is a national dish featuring roast pork dumplings, sauerkraut, and gravy. I really like sauerkraut, but they have a dessert, which I'm looking forward to see what this box has for me as far as the sweets, because I've got kind of a sweet tooth right now. It's something called Zolak. It was once a wedding celebration dessert and is made from mildly sweet yeast-based dough stuffed and decorated with things like fruit, poppy seeds, cheese, nuts, and more. That sounds delicious. Here's a translation of how to say yum. It says, when eating something tasty, Czechs will say mom, which is, yeah, or mom. Interesting. And then we've got something called the Flavor Watch. It says it's herby, tangy, and smooth. Kofa is the country's own beloved alternate to Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Interesting. Dubbed sometimes as the Cold War era drink, it is made mostly with natural ingredients and very little sugar. Wow. It says a popular saying here, while kids might hate the popular local saying, which means hunger is the best cook. Wow, it sure is. You ain't never lied. Hunger is the best cook. We here at Universal Yums love it. Being hungry makes you invent the best concoctions in the kitchen, and I could not agree more. I think everybody that probably cooks or cares about food feels that way. So, of course, up next, we're going to have our trivia train. Now, we are all aboard the trivia train. I'll read you guys this one. What is the Czech cheese? I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled Tlacenka made of. Is it A, sardines, B, curdled goat milk, C, insect larvae, D, pork scraps and offal? You guys let me know. I'll put you guys on the clock. But I think it might be B, curdled goat's milk, but I could be wrong. You guys guess, and I'm going to figure out what the answer is. Okay? Okay. Okay, so if you guys guess correctly, then the answer is D. It's going to be pork scraps and offal. It says a Czech delicacy, which is the cheese that I just mentioned, can be translated to head cheese. Wow, that makes sense. It is essentially a jelly made of meat from the pig's head, feet, and tongue, as well as its fat. It is universally beloved and eaten year-round at home as pub food. Would you give it a try? No. But it's nice to know that they have an actual cheese made of meat. But it's probably not actually cheese, and I should have known that, as much Bizarre Foods as I've watched back in my day. But let me see. It says the castle capital of the world. Now, who doesn't love a castle? Oh my gosh. I just realized that this might be one of the only countries in Europe that I would need to travel to, because they've got castles, they've got Oh, this is lovely. So it says that Czechia is nicknamed the castle capital of the world and has the highest number of castles per capita, with over 2,000 castles, chateaux, and fortresses. Founded in the 9th century by Prince Borovoj of the House of Przemyslides, currently the residence of the president. Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world, one of the oldest continuous residents of power. Can you smell the moat? Here's how we time travel. Interesting. So it says, deeply rooted in Czech culture, these walls have witnessed some defining historical moments. They have secrets and vaults here. It says a Bohemian crown jewels, including the saint crown, are kept in a secure chamber. Wow, so they have a vault with like a crown and stuff in it. I know this tower is absolutely beautiful, but these mice, I just have a feeling that they mean literally that there's mice, and that makes me a little bit nervous. So we do have a recipe, and I have yet to try out any of these recipes yet, but I am getting to it, I promise. Where they have sweet-filled buns. They look like they may have some type of cinnamon in them. No, actually it says cherry preserves or your favorite jam or other preserves. Okay. It's a butchty. I think it's pronounced butchty, which is a common sight in many Czech fairy tales. The buns that make a lazy hero smart and brave, are as old as the 1600s. They are soft, slightly sweet, sprinkled with powdered sugar, and make the perfect breakfast or snack. And I love a pastry for breakfast, by the way. With a coffee or some tea, that is amazing. So I flipped over to my handy dandy ingredients section, and we are gonna get started. I'm gonna put our stickers to the side because we will be needing those for next month. Remember, all this pink, Czech Republic. I'm gonna check next month. So, yeah. All right, so the first thing that I see is some raspberry candy that I am gonna give a try. Here it is. It looks like a hard candy. So what I'm gonna do is try to check the ingredients first, of course, just in case, even though I think it would be fine. These are called the Yes Bonds in the flavor raspberry. Looks like the ingredient section checks out. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a try. Let me read a little bit about them because I feel like I don't pay enough attention to the actual foods. Let's see. Okay, so this is a compressed sugar candy. It says, it's telling me to hold on tight to my snacks. These raspberry flavored sugar candy tablets are distinctly space age, though they came around a lot earlier. In the early 1900s, which I would not want to go back to, Julius Polak rented a hotel room where he holed up and started inventing snacks with bizarre inventive methods. Interesting. Well, let me give these a try. Mm. Mm. This is like a Smarties, but better. It has more of a fruit flavor. And I don't know if you've ever had like the candy tablet Smarties, but it's like they're really hard and they don't dissolve as easily as these do. So I find these to be very pleasant, by the way. And the flavor is like more fruity. But I know it's probably artificial, but it still tastes really, really good. So I'm going to give the Yes Bonbon, or the Yes Bonds. It says Yes Bonds, not Yes Bonbons. I'm sorry. I'm going to give that candy a big smiley face. because ooh, this marker's dry. Okay. I'm gonna give it a big smiley face because it was delicious. Now we're gonna move on to our next snack. Let's make sure I try something savory because I like to switch it up. Here are some, let me stop rattling the bag. Here are some quinoa chips in the flavor of barbecue. Now, if you know anything about me, or if you don't, I don't like quinoa. But I am going to try these as soon as I check the ingredients. They should be fine, but I am going to double check. And then we're going to read a little bit about this snack before I give them a go. And let's see. I skipped it. No, I didn't. Okay. So it says it's a vital snack, quinoa snack. In keeping with the ghostly themes, Czechia has an annual tradition of witches where families gather around gigantic bonfires and enjoy a multitude of roasted and barbecued foods. The bonfires often have an effigy in the middle, meant to represent the burning of the evil witches that prolonged the bitterly cold winter, finally ushering in the warmth of summer. See, they had me until they were burning witches. I don't like that. But we are going to taste these snacks right now. Oh, it smells good. Oh, let me check the ingredients. It smells pretty smoky. Let's see. I'm looking. Quinoa flour, vegetable powders. All right, I guess it's fine. Oh, let me check this. I'll be flipping back and forth. It's fine. So, these kind of, with the texture, remind me of like Munchos, like back in the day. Hold on, my foot is in my mouth. Hold on. So, now we know if there's any way that I'm going to take my chips, my quinoa, if there's any way I'm going to take my quinoa, it's going to be in chip form because these are really good. I'm going to have one more. It's like the barbecue flavor is very smoky. It's like an authentic barbecue flavor. It's not like that barbecue we get with Lay's and stuff like that. And I think that it pairs really well with this grain. So that's really good. I'm gonna finish those off later. So I'm gonna rate those quinoa chips, of course, a smiley face because they are really good. My marker's going dry. I forgot to do my palate cleanse, but I will do that now. Let me see if I can taste these again, just in case it changes. I'm definitely finishing those later. So, let's move on to our next snack. And since I've gotten to our drink already, I'm going to go over this. This is how it looks. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. Oh, sorry guys. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. But I am going to give it a little bit of what I give everything else. I have to wait till I find it. Okay, so it is a Kofola original, which is a traditional Czech cola can. Once Coppola was born in 1957, also a time that I will not be going back to. It took Czech scientists 2 whole years to perfect the cola formula. They combined 14 herbal and fruit flavor ingredients with caffeine to create the deliciously refreshing Coppola Original, which is still made with the original formula today. Lovely. Let me check the ingredients of this. Because could it be spiked? I don't know. Please don't add spiked. Here it is. Okay, so it should be fine. Carbon dioxide. Oh, wait, that's carbon monoxide. That's dangerous. All right, I forgot. All right, so let me give this a taste. Let's see. Hold on. Put my glasses on. Because, give it a try. Okay, now either they used, that is a good palate cleanser, by the way. Either they used star anise or a lot of licorice in that. So I'm gonna rate that an okay face. I'm gonna rate it an okay face. It's kind of like a mental thing where I'm expecting like the regular cola from where I'm from. It's not bad. Let me taste it again. It's not bad, but it's just not what I was expecting. So I'm gonna give it an okay face. Okay, so our next snack that I wanted to try and go over are going to be called Ghost Snack, which are really cute. This is like a bit of a Halloween box here. We are in July, I promise. But let's see. So these are a cheese-flavored potato snack. It says, boo. This ghost snack is a scary, savory nibble. Are you brave enough to take a bite? Well, after I check the ingredients, we will know for sure. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's see. They have it in the, okay, so they do have a translation, which is good. Yeast extract, cheese, natural. Okay, so I mean the ingredients are good on these. I'm gonna give them a try. Cute. Here I have like the shape of a ghost. I almost called it a pumpkin. That's ridiculous. No. No, those are getting a sad face. Too cheesy. I don't like it. Nope. No. No. Oh my God. Okay. So it's getting a sad face because that was nasty. Ugh, that was very bad. Let me take another sip because I gotta get that out of my mouth. Hold on. Let me try a piece of candy. Okay, I spoke too soon. I found something nasty. Okay. It was going in trash. Okay, I have something else interesting. Looks like potato chips. of some sort. Spicy mustard potato chips. These might be good, but I got a little too comfortable on the last snack. So let me see what these are. It says spicy mustard potato chips. Street kitchens selling fried pork rinds and other handheld foods are supremely popular in Old Prague. The tradition continues today, diversifying into dozens of uniquely flavored crisps and potato snacks. A beloved distributor of which is Peter Habza. It began with a small Czech family in an open-air cinema where they sold pan-fried crisps 30 years ago. And today, they bring the same care and love to every packet sold worldwide. Okay. So it's going to be sweet, it says. Let me check the ingredients. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Looks like the ingredients check out and they look delicious. Okay. Just a regular potato chip. Looks like a Lay's. They don't taste sweet to me. It's almost like they taste like nothing. Now I'm getting hot mustard. These are really good. I'm definitely gonna finish these too, as you can see. So I'm gonna give those a smiley face and stop eating. Hold on, let me palate cleanse. Because that is really good. I really didn't taste anything at first, but after a while, it caught up to me. So that is good. I'm going to rate those a smiley face. Because if somebody could send me a jar of mustard from there, I would just love it. I might really have to visit the Czech Republic. Okay, so let's see what we got now. Here's something chocolate. It's a coconut roll with hazelnut cocoa filling. I'm gonna give this a try. It looks really cute. It's adorbs. Let's see. So, coconut roll with hazelnut cocoa filling. I may as well not even go through all this if I don't check the ingredients. Let me see. Coquino. Yeah, that's what it says. Coquino. Excuse me. Let's have another name. Here it is. Fondant. Okay, looks fine. Okay, so I apologize. It's okay, so I can eat it. So it says for the coconut roll with hazelnut cocoa filling. I like coconut, but I mean chocolate is good when it's with hazelnut, I think. I don't know at this point. Close your eyes and inhale. The cocoa sova smells so strongly of creamy coconut, you can't help but think of palm trees, sandy beaches, and gleaming blue water. You'd be surprised to find out that the Czech Republic is landlocked. Ah, this is why I never thought about going to the Czech Republic, because it's landlocked. Okay, so, anyways, though they don't let that stop them. The Czech Republic is home to numerous man-made beaches. See, they really want me to visit them, I swear. Okay, let me calm down because the Czech Republic did not send for me. Okay, so it says that another Czech favorite is a coconut cookie, which is called a coca suzinki. Although, here's a secret: locals call them just coca. Bite into cocoa sova. Savor the decadent, rich texture of the chocolate filling in the middle. Inhale deeply and picture a man-made beach, and to cement your status as someone with insider Czech snack knowledge. Okay, well, I'm excited. So this might be delicious. Now, this is a cake. Oh, it looks cute. Let me show you guys. It looks really cute. Looks like it will not melt in my hand. You guys see it? It's adorbs. If only you could see it in person, it would be less yellow. It's cute though. All right, well, let me give it a try. Mmm. 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 Okay, that is good, and I'm gonna finish it later. Oh my god, I have so many snacks that I plan on finishing later. But that was really good. Oh no. That's good. All right, so Coquino obviously got a smiley face for me because it is really good. Now, let's move on to another snack. I see we got some pretzels in the flavor tomato herb. Tomato herbs. Sorry. Let's read about these. It says one reason that many Czech snacks have a flavor. Okay. So it says one reason that many Czech snacks have a flavor that tastes different from much of what is found everywhere else in the world is because most Czech food, from dumplings to fried snacks, use Czech flour, which is milled differently than most other places in the world, and therefore has its own particular flavor. These tomato and herb pretzel flats have a fresh, bright flavor, not overpowering at all, perfect to pour into a bowl and eat a few at a time. Nice, let's give it a try. There we go. Found them. So anyways. Okay. So, I got a little crumb here. It's a pretzel thin. Let me see. Pizza flavor combos without the cheese in the middle. I'm gonna give these a smiley face because I think that the only thing that ruins combos is the cheese in the middle. So these aren't bad. I'm gonna give them a smiley face. Because that was good. These smiley faces are sloppy today. Sheesh. I think it's because my marker's running out, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the next thing that I want to try, or to show you guys, it looks like it's a bag of seasonings. Yeah, savory spice bags. I can't really taste this, but I can figure out what to make with them. Judging by the ingredients, I'll read them to you in a second. It says it has whole black pepper, whole allspice, ground dried onion, ground dried garlic, and crushed bay leaf. I could make rice and peas with this, honestly, if that makes any sense. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm leaning back and whatnot. All right, let's read about it, though, because this looks like it's a specific brand, and it has, like, a name. And they gave me, like, 4 packs. So, let's see. Okay. So, savory spice bags. Cold or hot, rain or shine, one fact remains true about Czech people. They always have a soup with their lunch, which is often 3 or more courses. Although they are creamy and hearty in the winter, the summer is when lighter, more aromatic broths shine. And that is what Orkla's savory spice bags brings into your home. Chop up some carrots, celery, add some pasta and rotisserie chicken, and you've got yourself a chicken noodle soup. Interesting. I would probably do that. So I'll put those to the side. Those will go right, those will go right into my, sheesh, I just feel like I'm so naked. Okay, those will go right into my kitchen, whatever. So let's try. Oh, this I can't have, so I may as well just give this a sad face now because it's got gelatin in it. But here's some Pedro sharks, which are gonna get a sad face. They're going in the pot with that cheesy stuff. Okay, so there's that. I think I see another with gelatin, or that should have gelatin. Oh, actually it doesn't. Wait a minute. I am gonna have to give this a taste because I'm wrong. So here's like a fruity candy. It looks like some sour belts or something. I'll read into it. But they don't have gelatin. So I'm gonna give them a try. Let me put my legs down, cause girl. Okay. So, oh, they are sour strawberry flavored belts. For 6 weeks in the summer, it's strawberry season in the Czech Republic, characterized by brilliant, bright days and the sweetest strawberries you can pick by the handfuls. Locals and tourists look forward to these precious weeks all year. These strawberry sour gummy belts bring some of the sun-soaked magic to you. Right at home, dusted with sugar, the fruity strawberry flavored taste gives way to a bright tartness as you keep chewing. I'm gonna give it a taste. Okay, I'll just put that back in there. Ooh, let me get the sugar on me. Now I can feel them. This gummy does not have gelatin in it. And they are so good, by the way. I'm sorry. I thought about something, but these are really good. Okay, so I gave those a smiley face. They have just the perfect amount of sugar and citric acid mix, which makes it really, really good. That makes it really good. And I don't know, I'm definitely gonna have a time with those later. Here's something else that looks gummy. Let me see if it has any gelatin. And it doesn't. But these are the apple and cinnamon soft candy Yes Bond sticks. Very cute packaging, very inviting. Let me see what these are about. It says in the last 10 years, the company Malka modernized production processes and ramped up licorice and jelly production, leading to the creation of the Yes sticks you are seeing. They're licorice taffy sticks dusted with a light layer of sugar with an almost creamy apple cinnamon filling in the center. They're sweet, not overly spiced, and they are more soft than they are chewy. Think of candy apples minus the crunch with a smooth middle. Let's give it a try. Okay. Kind of smells like pie. Oops. These are gonna get an okay face. It has like the texture of licorice, obviously, but it has like the taste of pie and then you get the crunch from the sugar. And I've never really been fond of that texture. But I'm honestly, I must say, as a fan normally of apple cinnamon, I'm not a huge fan of that particular candy, but I will give it a okay face. And I forgot to rate the spices, but I guess I'll just leave that blank because it's spices. It's what you make it. So I'm going to give this an okay face. Okay. And we're going to taste our next snack. So here I have something called the Oat Flakes Flapjack Pecan Maple flavor. Now I like maple syrup usually, but I don't like maple flavor a lot for whatever reason. But I think maple syrup is okay, but I don't like. Let's see. And these are halal. So, well, this is halal, so I can eat this. This is fine. I have to check behind. Okay, the first thing I noticed is that it smells like oatmeal. Let me read about it. Hold on, because it smells like oatmeal, which is part of the reason I hate maple scent. Anyway. Oh, it is an oat bar. Okay, so it says an oat bar with pecans and maple syrup. What's better than a breakfast of pancakes dripping with maple syrup in the morning? Breakfast at any time of day. I like how it's not overly sweet. This is good. It's perfect. It's actually really good. Ooh. So I'm gonna rate that a smiley face, which was unexpected because this maple syrup smell kind of threw me off like a lot, because I thought it was gonna be like really sweet, but it wasn't. So it's gonna get a smiley face. Okay. And we're gonna go on to our next snack, which may as well be this muesli oat biscuit. Do you put these in milk? Let's find out. This should be good for me to eat. You get 3 biscuits per serving. Whole grain oat flakes, citric acid, cranberries, glucose syrup, raisins, sweetened blueberries. Okay, let's read about these. So they ask if we remember the Coca Susinski. And we do, because we were talking about that with the coconut candy or whatever. Let me cleanse my palette. Hold on. Don't mind that in the back. But it says, well, that was only the beginning of our dive to the Czech world of biscuits. While baking with family as a Christmas tradition, Czechs have them every day throughout the year with a steaming cup of coffee. Okay. There is the Linzer Rock. Okay, little coffin, bear's paw, wasp nests, and of course our pick for you to try, which is the muesli oat cookies, chock full of blueberries and cranberries. They are real dried fruit in every bite. Okay, give it a try. Blueberry is not my favorite. I just remembered smelling this, but they are good warming pancakes, so I'm not gonna complain now. Now, I was gonna peel this in half. I mean, break it in half, but it looks fairly small. And as you can tell, it looks almost as yummy as I do. And we're gonna give it a taste. Well, it's already broken in half. Wow, got my wish. All right, so. This is one of the best oatmeal cookies I've ever tasted. This is really good. The texture is amazing. It's buttery without the butter flavor. Like, 'cause don't get me wrong, it doesn't taste like butter, but it does taste, it's like, it gives you kind of that rich, buttery, warm. And these are for breakfast. Wow. Mm. Mm. I'm sorry, it doesn't say that these are for breakfast. It says that they eat them with coffee and tea. So it's not for breakfast at all, but these are really good. Mm. Real good. We have another bag of potato chips to try. This time the flavor is going to be garlic. Garlic is one of my favorite aromatics. Looks like they got a little bit of parsley in here. Yep, it's kind of smelling like a little bit like sour cream and onion. Let me go ahead and give it a try. Do you see the parsley? Oh, that packs a punch. These are good. Very loud. Okay, so in our information packet here, it says, hold on, say the Czech people. These aren't chips, they're crisps. While chips are blanched, crisps are spun-dried to contain no water, retaining a stronger, earthier potato flavor. But these crisps aren't lacking in the flavor department in the first place. They are not. Wow. These are good. They're very well salted. But I would say that because I'm really adventurous, my favorite would be the spicy mustard. But these are really good too. Like, they're really good. Wow. They're getting a smiley face. And, oh, you know what? I never rated the oat biscuits. The oat biscuits are going to get a smiley face as well. And then the garlic potato chips. Let's see what else I missed because something caught my eye. No. But I do want to see what these are. Over there. What this is because I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like it's cake mix. They gave me an entire cake mix. Gingerbread cake. Interesting. Okay, because it kind of looks like you cover it in chocolate. I guess not, though. Gingerbread cake mix. Okay. If you you guys can see. I can smell it. Okay. I would need a specific pan for this. Let me read about this, because is it supposed to turn into cookies or is it like literal cake? Let me find out. Okay. Gingerbread mix. Okay, so it's just gingerbread mix. This homemade dry gingerbread mix will be much tastier for having been made by hand right at home. Excuse me. The mix results in a lightly spiced cake, not at all overpowering like many gingerbreads that is moist. And I love gingerbread. I'd have to say, if I had to choose like favorites and spices, ginger would be one. So I'm going to give a smiley face to this, just because, I mean, I have been wanting some gingerbread and this worked out perfectly. So before we go on to our last taster here, I want to flip over to reading about whatever it is first, because I believe it's going to be our honey snack cake. And this is something else that I'm going to have to finish today, because once I open it, it's open. Unless I put it in a Ziploc, which is fine with me. But I am fairly shocked at this entire box. I don't know why I expect stuff to be, well, that was yucky and it caught me off guard. But I don't know why I expect stuff to be like so off-putting. I don't know why. But it wasn't, and that's a good thing. So here's something else, chocolate coated. And it is filled with cream. Of course, self-explanatory. It is a honey flavored cake. And we like honey around here. So it says, literally, want to taste a secret? This closely guarded family recipe for honey cake has been passed down since the 4th century. Wow. All right, well, let's give it a try. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay, it has like a little do not eat in here. I can't really get it out. Okay. Okay, so here is our chocolate covered cake. It looks very beautiful. And let's give it a taste. Ooh, it's soft. It's good, but I don't like chocolate. Like, it's super sweet and really soft, very moist. So I'm gonna give it a smiley face because it is delicious, but I just don't like chocolate. So, which is no one's fault. So we're gonna give it a smiley face, and that officially concludes. Let me put this aside. Hold on. That officially concludes our universal Yums box. We have taken a full tour of the Czech Republic. And I want you guys to let me know what you think. So you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening. Bye now.